The following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network. We are live from Kiski Area High School. It's the Final Four in the PIAA Class 2A division for the girls. It's the OLSH Chargers and the River Valley Panthers. Pleasant good evening, everybody. I'm OLSH alongside Christian Harbaugh. We're happy to bring you this one. Unfortunately, we can't bring you live stream. We're here audio only, so if you're looking for the picture, there is none. You're looking at the picture right now. But we're going to give you the action like we used to do in the old days, Christian.
That's right. Nothing better than this. Hey, listen, this is an exciting day for the Chargers and the program. I'm super excited for this game. It's going to be a terrific matchup tonight, and hopefully we pull out a W.
Yeah, the Panthers come in from River Valley with a 28-2 record, and they were the #1 seed from District 6. The Chargers come in the 5 seed from District 7, WPIAL. They come in with a record of 22-7. Making a run here in the PIAA playoffs. They got beat in the WPILs before we got to the Peterson Event Center, but the Chargers are making up for that now as they made history. They've never been this far before.
Yeah, this is big time. Made history. Congratulations to them, but I know that they want to make it to Hershey and make it to the state finals, and they're going to do everything they can tonight to compete and play hard and get that W. And the one thing I will say, nothing's better than playing their best basketball at this time of the season. So, you know, the end goal is always the state championship. So they're here right now. They're playing well. Everything's clicking on all cylinders. The defense has been terrific. They've been doing a great job at controlling the glass. And then obviously they're sharing the basketball, sharing the wealth, and they're scoring a lot of points right now.
This is the 18th appearance in the playoffs for the Chargers. They have made 18 consecutive appearances since 2006, Christian. And again, like I said, this is the farthest they've gotten under anybody, especially Don Eckerly. He was all smiles last game, and coming up on the bus, he was all business. So it's all about getting to the ultimate goal, Chocolate Town. And the girls are focused. They were focused on the bus. They were having a good time when they got on, but they were focused on the ride up. I'm looking for a good one out of the team. As you said, they're hitting on all cylinders. They've really hit their stride here in the playoffs.
Yeah, there's no doubt that they're locked in as they should be. And, you know, that Coach Eckerly and his staff are coming out locked in tonight. They're dialed in. They know what they got to do to win this game. They've prepared. And it also looks like the Chargers have not one, they have the depth, and two, they're going to have the size advantage tonight. So look for them to go inside like they have all year and play a little inside-out game, and hopefully that, you know, they're scoring around the rim, but also they'll knock down their shots when the ball's kicked out and reversed.
This River Valley team's nothing to shake a stick at. They took care of Shadyside Academy. They mercy ruled them. They 54-21 right after the Chargers got their victory to get here. And they've got a couple players that you really need to watch out for, and that's Ava Perchetti. She's a sophomore, and she's already got 1,000 points in her career. And also number 20, Hannah Artley, is a senior forward who you need to watch out for as well. So look for the Chargers to shut those two down, especially Perchetti. And if they can do that like they did last game, I can't remember the player's name now for Westmont Hilltop, but they shut her down and kept her in single digits in the game. If they can do that to Perchetti, because she's averaging 20 points a game, I think Chargers have a really good chance.
And I think that's why they got here so far, right? They had to go through Avonworth, they had to go through the Hilltoppers, and you had the similar, you know, kind of game plan. You had to make sure you shut down their best players. You had to make sure you controlled the glass. And so tonight it's going to be no different. You got to make sure you control the glass. You got to make sure you close out on shooters, and you got to make sure you play your game as well and do what you did the whole year. And so, which is go inside first. If you can score around the rim, you definitely score around the rim. If not, you kick it out, you find shooters, you swing the basketball, everybody gets a touch, and you're moving and you're cutting. And also, if you can get out in transition, that's a big thing for them, and their defense generating their offense is another big thing.
If you're wondering, River Valley, you're saying, where is that? Where did they come from? This is only their second year in existence. This is a merger, very similar to Central Valley when they came together, Monaca and Rochester. Well, Blairsville and Sharpsburg merged to become River Valley, the Panthers. So that's where they came from. Their head coach is Richard Brown. He's done a fantastic job here with River Valley. We're getting ready for the national anthem. We'll listen in. Let me say that River Valley has brought a huge contingency over there. They're across the way from us. OLSH has a nice crowd here too, but boy, I'll tell you what, the stands are packed for River Valley's fans. Here's the national anthem. Nicely done by one of the, I believe that's a Kiski area student. And now for the starting lineups for both these squads. First, for the Chargers, they are the visitors here today. Head coach is Don Eckerly. He will send the usual suspects out there. A 5'11 senior forward, Kara Bridge. A 5'7 senior guard, Kylie Nagy. A 5'4 senior guard is Gia Irillo. A 5'8 senior guard is Alyssa Mitten. And a 5'5 senior guard is Mia Grasafi. Again, it is Bridge, Nagy, Irillo, Mitten, and Grasafi for your Chargers. For the Richard Brown-led River Valley Panthers, it will be sophomore Ava Perschetti, junior Emily Statz, a guard. Both of them are guards. Senior forward is Hannah Artley. A junior guard is Riley Kittner. And a senior center is Abby Pinos. Again, it is Perschetti, Statz. So if you're a Charger fan, you want to have this a low-scoring affair, get some points on transition. Yeah, but like I said, in my opinion, they need to really clamp down on Perschetti.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. And that's the way the Chargers been playing all year. Their defense has definitely been a big key, and the games that they've won is when they can hold teams under 40 points. You know, anytime they're in a defensive battle, they've had a great chance to win the basketball game. And tonight's going to be no different. They're going to have that game plan that they're going to lock in on their key players. They're going to make sure they know where they're at all times. And, their energy level is going to be up tonight, and you know that. It's not hard to get up for a game like this when you know this is your first time ever being in this situation. You got a chance to go to Hershey to play for a state title, And I think the one thing that benefits the Chargers, again, and I've been saying this all year, is their senior leadership, their veteran leadership. They got coaches on the floor that are, going from what they do in practice every day and what Coach Eckerly and the staff talks about. So they got leaders. As long as the ball is falling tonight and it's moving for them, they're going to have a really good chance.
Yeah, that's another point. It seems like the Chargers, the only time they really struggle is when the ball doesn't go down in the hole.
And that's a tough thing. I mean, that's a game of basketball, right? And so you got to make shots. But
that's the same for everybody.
I've always said it. From the time I started playing, coaching, and now on to now, it's defense wins championships.
Right.
So if you're going to be able to compete tonight, and I know they will, and they're going to give everything, and good things happen. The basketball gods are with you when you're playing the right way. You're sharing the wealth, you're guarding, you're rebounding, and you're playing tough.
Bridge and Pinos do battle, and it's the Chargers. Nagy with the ball, quickly goes to the hoop, lays it up and in. Kylie Nagy makes it 2-0 Chargers. And Stats brings it across the timeline for River Valley. Setting it up in the half-court offense. Perchetti gives it off into the corner to Kittner. They try to get it inside to Pinos, no doing. Rebound by Alyssa Mitten, comes away with it.
If they can be able to stay straight up on her all night and help down, chip down, and double down on her, they're going to make it tough for her to make baskets around the rim.
Grisafi hands it off to Nagy, to the elbow, back the Bridge, and it's taken away by Pinos. And here come the Panthers up the court. With numbers, they'll slow it down. Stats slows it down. Shot on the way from Kittner, goes out of bounds, off of River Valley. Chargers have it, and you can see Chargers denying River Valley right now. It's still 2-0 here in the first.
Yeah, they're definitely doing a good job on defense. The energy's there. They're chipping down to help on the low block, and now they just got a rebound.
Nagy gives it off to Grisafi, near side. Grisafi with the left-handed dribble down the lane, kicks it to the corner to Irillo. Irillo to the elbow, down into Bridge, out of her hands, out of bounds, turnover, River Valley ball.
And that's a tough one to handle there. She got to have a bounce pass, and plus it's a weird angle. But what have I said all year? When the Chargers get played man-to-man on defense, they make things happen because they got a ton of skill on the court.
To the corner, they try to get into Pinos. She goes up off. No, she went straight to the hoop and gets the bucket from the paint. I'm sorry, that was Hannah Artley with the bucket.
Yeah, they got Pinos down there and they got Hartley down there, and they're going to have to do a good job at working early. Do the work early on the block, make it tough for them to catch it.
Bridge from the elbow, looking for somebody to go to. She goes down to paint, picks it up. Grisafi will work it around. Nagy now inside the Bridge, all alone, up and in. Kara Bridge makes it 4-2 Chargers.
And the ball movement so far, and Nagy would have passed. Kara Bridge ready to catch and shoot.
Perchetti almost lost the ball. She brings it into the forecourt. Stats with the ball now. Gives it off. Inside Perchetti to Pinos under the bucket. Nowhere to go. Throws it up. No good. Rebound brought down by Grisafi.
And Gia Irillo has the assignment of being able to keep Perchetti in check, and she's boxing one right now on her.
What a great job she's doing. Here's Bridge down the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound, gets her own rebound. Irillo launches a three, and it rattles around, and it's brought down by Kittner.
A fast-paced game so far, and that will be a tough thing for the Chargers. They like to play fast, but you got to settle it down and take some good shots on the offense. But great ball movement so far. It's a great shot for Gia. She has to take that one. It's wide open.
Gia commits the first foul of the game on Perchetti. Stats now. Over to Kittner. Back to Stats. They'll go around the horn. Perchetti down in the lane. She'll lay it up and good.
Now that's too easy. Gia's trying to do a great job at denying Perchetti right now, but they can't let her dive right to the rim and get that easy look. All guards here. Kara Bridge can't handle it on the.
Working around Stats, has the ball up top with the right-handed dribble, pulls it up, gets it inside. Pinos at the free throw line, hands it back off to Stats. Bruschetti, 3 from the corner, no good.
Do a good job right now. Gia Irilla, actually, her sister's coming in to swap on the assignment of Bruschetti, and that's, you know, a tough assignment. She's the shooter. She's the one that wants to catch and shoot on the outside, so you're going to have to keep denying her, but they got a rebound out of it. Putting
either one of the Irillos on hers is not a bad thing.
So. Oh, no, they're very super active and great defenders.
Grasafi to Mitten, to Bridge at the elbow, trying to get it inside. Pinos denies the pass. Here come the Riverhawks, or the Panthers, River Valley Panthers. Down in the lane, she's tripped up. Mitten dives in there to get it. Another jump ball. This time the Chargers will get it.
And the one thing that Kara Bridge needs to do right now is be strong with the basketball. She's had back-to-back turnovers, and she has to be strong with it. They're all over right now. They're pressuring her. She got to get into a guard's hands, screen and roll to the rim. You're going to get something. She's been wide open twice already, and they've found her.
Here comes Grasafi. Mia brings it across the timeline. Still has right-hand dribble, hands it off the Bridge. Bridge circles, goes down the lane, the layup, no good, but she draws a foul going down in the paint.
And that's the other thing, too. If she can attack early and attack Pinos early, if she gets into foul trouble, there's a different game here. And because you can tell that they don't have the size to keep up with the Chargers.
And that's exactly who got the foul. Pinos gets her first. Bridge can't convert on the first attempt from the free throw line.
But now you got to make your free throws. We're going to go with Ficcarelli now, and Mitten's going to take a seat.
Oh, I see him out there. I was going to say, where's she at? she's back in the defensive.
And that'll help on the defensive rebounder.
Chargers come up with it. Irillo. Now, wait, is it the Charger ball?
Yeah, it's Charger ball, but they called a timeout down here.
It was knocked out of bounds, and I think River Valley called a time, or is it a media timeout?
Why? I don't think there's medias in high school, are
there? There is, yeah.
Oh, in the state playoffs,
this is a media timeout, because neither team called a time. Yeah, they both have 5 timeouts out there. So.
Well, he pointed to the bench. So.
He pointed to the scorer's table, actually. Hey, OLSH Spring Open House this Thursday, March 23rd. From 5 to 7 p.m. Come and explore all that OLSH has to offer and see what makes OLSH the best independent Catholic high school in our region. You can also save the date for OLSH's annual auction. It'll be held Saturday, April 29th at the Doubletree Pittsburgh Airport Hotel in Moon Township. For more information, you can visit olsh.org/auction. Come and join us as we continue to celebrate those 90 years of Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. So Chargers will have the ball with 3:18 left here.
And can you explain to me why there's a media timeout? Is this only just this game? State
no,
semifinals?
we had media timeouts.
The whole state finals?
Yeah.
Okay. It makes more sense now.
Grasafi to Ficcarelli on the near side wing. They get it inside the Bridge. Bridge into the paint, kicks it back out of Irillo. Thought about the 3. In fact, goes over to Bridge in the corner. Ficcarelli steps back 3, rattles it in and out. Rebound goes to River Valley. Artley picks it up, and here come the Panthers across the timeline.
Getting great movement on offense. Another great shot, just didn't fall.
Artley gets it in. No, she gets it back in the paint. She draws the foul. Ficcarelli, I think, is going to pick up the foul. She'll be shooting twice.
And that's a tough one there. She didn't even turn and square her body, and it looked like Ficcarelli was straight up, but body contact down low gets them to the foul line.
Her first, team second, both teams with 2 fouls. Artley drains the first, and we're all tied at 5.
And there's no surprise of what the River Valley Lady Panthers want to do. They want to go inside if they can, if they can't get the ball to Bruschetti.
Misses the second rebound, though, by Pinos. 3-ball on the way. Good for Riley Kittner.
And that's going to be the biggest thing tonight. The Chargers have to box out and rebound. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with the rebound, and what we call a dagger, kick out for a 3.
Whoa. Mishandled there, but Claudia Irillo was able to pick it up. Here comes Grisafi down lane, kicks it out. Bridge, they weave up top. Nagy tries the 3, no good. Pios reaches up over top of Bridge. Bridge had it, loses it out of bounds. It'll be River Valley ball with 2:04 left here in the first.
Another good look, moving the ball side to side, getting penetration, kick out to Nagy, just didn't fall.
Here's Preschetti, works against Irillo, picks up a screen up top. Taken away by Nagy. Nagy over top, taken away and lost. Kittner intercepted, couldn't control it, kicked it out of bounds.
Yeah, and Nagy's got to keep dribbling with the basketball there. There's no reason to try to give the ball up. She's got to go. There was nobody in front of her. She could have made a layup or got fouled.
They get it out to Grisafi up top. Back to Nagy. Launches a long 3 off the iron. No good. Rebound by Ficcarelli and hands it right to Preschetti. Ava Preschetti will walk it up the court now. 8-5. Panthers over to Chargers. Artley to Stat from the elbow inside, and a foul on the floor. Is this Ficcarelli picking up her second? It is.
Yeah. It's tough now. Now you're going to have to go back to the bench. Here comes Mitten.
Yep, Mitten comes back in for Emma.
And that hurts because you need her size out there to rebound.
Under a minute and a half to go here. Traveling is called on Riley Kittner. Turnover, Charger ball with 1:21 left.
In a half-court setting, the Chargers are fine. It's just when the broken plays happen or the offensive rebounds, that's when they get hurt. And right now, they're settling for too many threes. They're getting good looks and rhythm, but they got to attack. Find one at the rim.
I agree. They attack in the paint. They did it once and got a foul. Here comes Irillo, pull up from the elbow. Can't get it to go. Preschetti with the rebound.
And that was a better look there. Got the mid-range jumper, just didn't go.
Up ahead. And we got a Charger down. Is that Gia? That is. Gia's holding her ankle.
Looks like Mia.
I mean, I said Gia. I meant Mia. Mia Grisafi. She's on past the end line. Coach Mack out there to check her out. Dawn Eckerly.
Looks like she might have rolled up on.
Yeah, I think so.
On a player's ankle when she came down. Hopefully she's going to be okay here.
Bridge is going to pick up the foul ultimately. That'll be the 4th on the Chargers.
Yeah, and the difference right now is the fouls. The Chargers got to attack the rim more. They'll get some fouls calls.
While they're attending to Mia Grisafi, she's in some discomfort down there. Hey, there's no better way to see yourself as an OLSH student than to become an OLSH Charger for a day. All 8th grade students and transfer students for grades 10 and 11 are invited to join us as a shadow for the day and experience firsthand what it's like to be a student. Students will be assigned assigned to a Charger ally, which is our host for the day, and will attend classes and meet the teachers and students and eat lunch on us. Pre-register for your experience at olsh.org/visit.
And Mia got up walking on her own power with a little bit of help, so that's good
game. 9-5 is the score. Can't let this Panther team get too far out ahead of you. She misses a second rebound to Preschetti and hands it right to Nagy. Up the court, reverse layup. What a play by Nagy. Goes under the bucket and up over her head. Reverse layup.
That is a tough reverse layup in transition. That's what she should keep doing. Keep attacking the rim.
Taken away by Bridge. Here comes Alyssa Mitten with 34 seconds. She'll leave it for Nagy.
I'd take one shot here.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. 9-7. Panthers over to Chargers. Nagy now kicks it back to Bridge in the paint. Splits the defense. It's knocked out of bounds. With 20 seconds left, Chargers will maintain possession.
And the Panthers are having some trouble with that ball screen, high ball screen. So if the Chargers can get in that high ball screen and then Bridge rolls, they're going to get looks all day.
Irullo has the ball taken away by Perchetti, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball.
I would just play two-man game with Nagy and Bridge right now. Have that pick and roll, and then you have shooters on the sides. You got both Irullos and you got Mitten out on the outside. They're all capable shooters.
16 seconds left, under 15 now. Here comes Nagy across the timeline. Top of the key. Waits, gives it to Bridge in the paint. Alyssa Mitten, 5 seconds to go. They get it into Bridge. 3 seconds, it's got to get it in the air. It does. Irullo! Claudia at the buzzer with one going down the lane. Ties this one up at 9. Unbelievable.
And that's what you needed right there. Great patience, good ball movement. You got the high ball screen. Nagy didn't have anything. She gives it to Bridge. Bridge kicks it out to Mitten. Mitten gives it right back to Bridge down there posting up. And then she kicks it to Irullo. And Irullo with a mid-range floater. Great touch. 9-9 after one.
9-9. Want to give a shout out to the boys baseball team. Hope they have a safe trip down to Florida and Bradenton, and they were hoping to watch this one, but we were denied the access to video, so they're gonna have to listen and watch another way. But good luck to you guys. Stay safe and have some fun. And man, they get to play at Lecom Park on Wednesday.
So super excited for those guys. That's going to be a great trip. That's a great time to bond and build some characteristics and you know, on and off the field. And
Matt Fargo is along. He's going to give us some broadcasts from down there. Tomorrow, the boys play IMG, and then on, as I said, Wednesday they play Palmetto High School at Lecom Park. So how exciting is that?
We'll be tuned in. Good luck, fellas.
Here come the Panthers. Trying to get it inside to Perchetti, cutting down the lane. Claudia Irullo says, get that ball out of here, knocks it out of bounds.
And right now, the Chargers have the intensity on the defensive end. They're doing a great job, but they have to be better on the glass so far. That's the only difference in this game right now.
Stat triggers in, gets it up top. I think it went off of Artley. Out of bounds. Chargers will have it with 7:45 here left in the half.
And everybody did a better job there of chipping down and gang rebounding there. If everybody crashes the defensive glass, they're going to get opportunities.
Nagy with the ball on the far side up top. Trying to get it in, knocked away. And here comes Kittner down the lane. She's fouled by Nagy.
I thought there was a double dribble
I thought there was too.
And that's what Coach Eckerly's saying right now.
Yeah, I thought there was too.
And it was a clean block too. She had all ball.
It might have been body though.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit, but I think she was out of control as well.
Right,
but
right.
Hey, look, listen, you can't turn the basketball over. Nonetheless, you can't turn the ball over and give them free runouts.
Right.
Anytime they've been able to set up their defense, the Chargers, they've been in good shape. But when they turn the basketball over, or they miss and don't get back in transition, that's where they're getting beat at.
Kittner misses the first. Misses the second. Rebound by Bridge. She's tied up by Pinos. It'll be Charger ball.
They just got to clear out here. A little token pressure by the Panthers.
Here comes Irullo up the far side. Gets it to Alyssa Mitten. Inside the Bridge. She turns off the glass. Can't get to go. Gets her own rebound, and she's fouled.
And right now what the Chargers are doing almost every possession, besides the weave up at the top, they're flashing somebody middle. That time it was Mitten. Nice pass to the middle, and then she's turning, facing the rim, and Kara Bridge slips to the other side. A nice pass, and she draws the foul.
Irullo comes out of the game. Good news for the Chargers. Mia Grisafi back in the lineup. She's got her knee wrapped. So.
Well, I think that was wrapped from before. I think it was her, yeah, she had the sleeve on before.
Oh, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, see, I think it's her ankle. They must have taped it up.
Alyssa Mitten gives it off. She gets it back. Cross court to Grisafi. Over to Irullo in the corner, trying to get it to Bridge. And she draws the foul on Pinos. And that's what we were talking about, Christian.
That's going to be, that's 2 on her now, and she's got to come out of the ball game. And that's going to change a lot right now. That's their height. That's who they're going to. That's their offensive rebounder.
Pinos comes out. Tori Faust.
And she'll probably sit the rest of this half.
Probably, well, a good part of it anyway with 2 fouls, yeah.
If I was coaching that team, I'd sit her the rest of the first half.
Nagy wide open in the corner. Nothing but net. Gives the Chargers a lead. 12. Gets it back out to Kittner up top.
Great close out there.
Kittner in the lane. Throws it up off the board. Alyssa Mitten with the rebound. And she gets fouled.
And they don't call a foul. They call a jump ball.
Jump ball. Unbelievable.
That's a tough one there. Good rebound by Mitten.
Good news is the arrow favors the Chargers, so with 4:41 left here in a half, Chargers have the ball, trailing by 3.
With the way they're playing right now, if you can get a dribble out in the back door because they're overplaying so much, you can get something going to the rim.
Yeah, they're trying to force it right now. They don't really have to. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Their spacing has to be better too.
Yeah, right now it is. Here goes Grisafi down the lane, pull up, floats it too hard off the back rim. Rebound brought down by Faust. Here comes Preschetti to Kittner. Kittner to Faust. Over in the corner to Stats. To Kittner, launches a 3. Off the iron, no good. Nagy with the rebound. Brings it up the court, still has it. Hands it off to Irolo. And they're going to call the travel there.
They didn't call it the last time down the court. That's a tough one there.
McKinley Walsh will check in for the Chargers. Alyssa Mitten will have a seat.
So here goes your media timeout.
Yep.
And when the Chargers can get out in transition, that's been their best offense so far too. So they got to do a good job at trying to push the ball. Everybody's got to fill lanes. That time, unfortunately, a travel.
Well, if you're interested in supporting our OLSH Chargers, visit www.olshathletics.org and check out the fundraiser section in the Fan Zone tab for the latest fundraising opportunities. You can also get your Charger essentials at www.olshgear.com. Anything from sweatshirts to pajama pants and hats, we got you covered. Gear up for the latest gear and the latest fashions to support your favorite teams during the spring season.
All right, here we go. The Chargers need to make sure that this last 4 minutes they win it going into halftime.
Yeah, there you go. Good point.
Break the game up in the segments. Win this 4 minutes.
Here comes Preschetti, works against Claudia Irullo. Hands it off to Kittner, to Stats. Get it in, knocked away by McKinley Walsh. Hands it off to Grisafi. Here come the Chargers. Grisafi makes a move down the paint, kicks it out to Nagy. Spin move at the elbow, floats it up, no good. Rebound brought down by Artley.
And they brought Pinos back into the game too with 2 fouls, so keep attacking the rim.
Again, knocked away, taken away by McKinley Walsh again. Here comes Bridge to Grisafi. Pull up jump shot, no good. Rebound brought down by Bridge. Claudia, no good. Bridge with another rebound and a foul.
Great job by Bridge. Just relentless right now on the glass. And what relentlessness down on the defensive end by Walsh. She comes into the game and she gets 2 steals. Leads out in transition. Chargers don't get a bucket either time. They get a couple mid-range looks that roll in and out, but Bridge finds it and gets to the line.
She gets the first. Emily Stats picks up the foul for River Valley. She'll come out, and in will come Alyssa Lamentia. Off the iron, no good. Pinos with the rebound.
You got to get back here. You can't let them get out in transition.
2-point game, 15-13. Here comes Preschetti. Hands it off to Kittner. Kittner works against Grisafi. There's a hand check foul on Grisafi. Her first. Team 6. Both teams with 6 fouls now. So both teams virtually in the bonus for the rest of this 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yeah, so that means keep attacking the rim if you're a Chargers.
Right. Preschetti. Or no, I'm sorry. This is Lamentia to Preschetti to Kittner. That's a 2 for Kittner. She's got 6 in this quarter. And it's 17-13.
And she's the one that keeps being left open with the way the Chargers are playing their defense. She's knocked a couple down, and sometimes you got to live with those.
Grisafi takes the screen, hands it off to Nagy. Nagy down the baseline. She goes up, gets the bucket and the foul. Kylie Nagy. And there you go, Christian. You said attack the paint.
Yeah, it's just about attacking the rim. They get great ball movement there. Nagy gets a handoff on the right side. She drives baseline, beats the defender, and just attacks that contact. And
Hannah Artley
and one
picks up her second. And Nagy completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Old-fashioned, baby.
And it's a one-point game.
Now you got to get a stop here.
Bichetti hands it off to Lamentia, to Kittner. Looked surprised when she got the pass. She'll go down the paint, turn around, and almost threw it away. Bichetti saves it, gets it out to Kittner. Kittner throws it away, out of bounds. Charger ball with 1:56 left.
When they can set up their defense in a half court, they give them trouble.
Yep.
Because it is hard. You don't know what to run against a box and one. Right now, they're just kind of playing in space, and they're not getting too many great looks.
Here comes Grisafi. Under 2 minutes to go here in the half.
Go back to the ball screen action here.
Got the screen up top. Walsh threw it away. Here comes Bichetti behind the D. Laying it up. And fouled. Oh, and under the bleachers, McKinley Walsh coming back, picking up the foul, but not making it easy for Bichetti.
I love that. I love the hustle. You know, unfortunately, she turns the basketball over on a little bit of miscommunication when she's trying to flip the ball to Nagy, but Nagy wasn't ready for it. But then she hustles back and fouls Bichetti, makes her go earn two at the stripe.
She gets the first. Alyssa Mitten back in. Walsh comes out.
Still the difference so far is the turnovers.
Yep.
If the Chargers didn't limit the turnover battle, limits the turnovers, they don't get these runouts and they don't get some points on the board.
Bichetti perfect from the line.
Yeah, you can't foul her. She's too good of a shooter.
Yeah, she's a 20-point scorer. She's so far at halftime. Well, it's not quite halftime. Minute and a half to go. She's only got 6 points, so this is good. And there's another almost turnover. It ends up in Nagy's hand. Gets it out to Claudia Arillo. Baseline drive. Gets knocked out of bounds by Pinos.
Yeah, they missed a foul there on Mitten. They pushed her to the ground, but luckily the Chargers were able to come up with the basketball and still got it.
1:21 left. Grisafi working against Bichetti. Goes up, no good. Rebound comes out to Kittner. Here comes the River Valley now. Bichetti up top to Kittner. They go cross court to Lamentia. Get it inside the Pinos. Up off the, no glass at all. Just shot is no good. Bridge with the rebound. Here come the Chargers. 50 seconds to go. To Nagy, to Bridge underneath, and she lays it up and in. And the Chargers 1 point away from the lead. It's 19-18, River Valley, and a timeout called by Coach Richard Brown.
Nagy and Bridge are having a tremendous first half so far. Great connection there. Bridge fights on the glass, gets a rebound in traffic. She sprints the rim, and Nagy, she gets the ball ahead to Nagy, and Nagy finds her down around the rim, and good finish. Now you got a 19-18 ball game.
This is right where the Chargers want to be. They got the Panthers right where they want them.
Yeah, you get one stop here with they're going to try to take a one shot with 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
You would think. After this timeout, they'll draw something up. So if the Chargers can pressure them and maybe force a turnover, get a run out, you might be leading at halftime. You got to get one stop here.
Hey, you want more information on Chargers, OLSH Chargers for rosters, stories, and much more? Visit www.olshathletics.org. And we want to give special thanks to our website sponsors, Covenant Financial Advisors. 38.4 up on the clock. Kittner will inbound to Lamentia, hands it off to Bichetti.
And they bring Walsh in to guard and
for
play
the defense. Yep.
Yeah,
knocked away, but Bichetti picks it up. Gets it inside to Pinos. She gets fouled. I think this is Arillo is going to pick this up. It is. Gia Irillo. That's her second. Pinos at the line. She's 1 for 2 at the line so far. Misses the first.
Not a bad foul there.
Walsh out. Mitten in for the Chargers with 27 seconds up on the clock.
If you're the Chargers here, I'd try to take one shot if you can.
And she gets the shooter's roll there. Here come the Chargers. 25 on the clock. Grisafi across the timeline will settle it down with 20 to go.
Bring that ball screen.
Grisafi, there's a screen up top. Pull up. Finds Nagy, top of the key. 10 seconds to go. Cross to Alyssa Mitten. To Nagy, 6 seconds to go. Nagy down the paint. Tried to get it to go. Draws the foul. It's going to be on, I think, Perchetti.
And that's what you need to do. Just keep attacking the paint, attacking the rim. They can't guard the Chargers on the outside. The Chargers are too quick. They're too shifty. They're too skilled with the basketball. They can get around them and get around their defender.
Nagy misses the first.
You got to make your free throws, though.
Again, Alyssa, they're playing the offense, defense here. Walsh in, Alyssa Mitten out for the Chargers.
I'd press up a little bit here.
4 seconds left. Nagy gets the second. And it's a 1-point game again. Here comes Perchetti. Perchetti almost stolen at the buzzer. That's how the half's going to end. With the Panthers of River Valley 20. OLSH Chargers 19. Welcome back to Kiski Area High School. Final four in the PIAA tournament. Chargers and Panthers of River Valley locked in a good one, Christian. It's 20-19 in favor of River Valley right now. But the Chargers, I told you when we went off air for a second there, Chargers have the Panthers right where they want them.
Yeah, absolutely. They do. What a tremendous first half by the Chargers. They can limit their mistakes, and if they can do that in the second half, it's going to put them in great position here. But the defense, when they can set up in their half-court defense and go into that box-and-one on Perchetti, it's working for them. Right now they're holding Perchetti to only 6 points, and she's a 1,000-point scorer in 2 years, which is tremendous, and she's also scoring 20 a game. So if they can do that and keep limiting her, that's going to put them in a great position. And then they're also doing a great job pretty much on Pinos and those guys down low. They've did a good job at working on them and rebounding the basketball for the most part. And so if they limit the turnovers, they get on the glass, and keep the Panthers not to get too many opportunities on second and third chances down on offense, they're going to put themselves in a great position. A couple shots fall down too, then it changes the game. Right now, the Chargers are doing a great job at getting to the rim, though, and they need to keep doing that because the refs are calling it. So keep attacking the rim. Don't settle unless it's in rhythm and you got it.
Yeah, at halftime, I know we talk about this later, but the Panthers have 3 players with multiple fouls, with 2 fouls. Chargers, they have 2. Actually, Giarillo, and that's another factor. Emma Ficcarelli picked up 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, and we haven't seen her the whole half. If she will come in, she'll get her time in the second half. She's going to be a major factor. I'm predicting right now, Emma's going to be a major factor in this game.
No, absolutely, I believe it. She's did a great job all year coming off the bench as the 6th man, and she's been terrific. She helps out on the glass. She does a good job at finishing around the rim, and she shot it so well this whole year from the outside because, when they get those driving kicks and they're leaving her open thinking, maybe she's a big, she can't shoot it as well. Man, she's been shooting her really well. So if they keep doing what they're doing on offense, the ball screen is working for them right now, so they got to keep going to the ball screen. The flash in the middle of the zone, the high post is doing a great job, and transition. If they can get on transition, they're going to keep getting buckets.
Hey, sidestep here for just a moment. Congratulations go out to our 3 forensic state semifinalists from OLSH, senior Katrina Komorowski and freshman Sophia Mayoyo in dramatic interpretation, and freshman Audra Sheridan in humorous interpretation. So congratulations to those 3 in getting to the forensic state semifinals.
Yeah, congratulations. That's big time.
That is. So Chargers come out of the locker room, and every time they come out in the third quarter, you wonder, both for this team and also for Coach Rodriguez's team all year, what's the little trick up Dawn Eckerly and Diamara's sleeve that they have that they'll set here against this Panther team?
Yeah, you always have adjustments, and those guys do a great job at, going into halftime, making their adjustments, and then coming out and perfecting them in the third quarter. And I think one of the adjustments that they're going to make, it's not going to be on the defensive end. He's probably just saying, hey, listen, stop turning the basketball over and giving them opportunities, and let's keep doing a great job when we're in a half court on Breschetti and denying her the basketball, funneling her, and being able to trap her and sending the double team to her, and then chip down and keep rebounding, being active. Like I said, the deflections have been tremendous so far in the steals, but their adjustment's going to be on the offensive end. They got to set up something where they get better ball movement in a half court. The ball screen, again, is working. The weaves worked at times, but they're starting to jump it now. So now what you have to do is you got to go back door. If you get overplayed, you get denied, you go back door, and then you replace. And then you can bring the ball screen. And then also the flashing has been working too.
Right.
And I think what you said, Emma Ficcarelli coming into the game, they can get some high-low action with them too. And so I think that's going to work as well. But keep letting your defense generate your offense, and I think that's the biggest thing, and that'll win you the ball game.
Trip to Hershey is the prize at the end of this one. We're halfway through, and it's a one-point game, so this is all that everybody expected. A huge crowd here by both schools, bringing a huge contingency to back them up. And I found out that this is the first time for both of these schools to get to this level, so hence the large crowd across the way for River Valley.
Yeah, absolutely. The crowd's traveling to support your teams, and you love to see this, and it's been great energy all night, and everybody's locked in and dialed in here. It's going to be about winning these next 2 quarters if you're the Chargers, and you got to take it in increments. Now you have those media timeouts, so you win the first 4 minutes here, and then you win the next 4 minutes. So you got to win four 4-minute segments here in this second half.
Let's go over the numbers, as Matt likes to say. First for the Chargers, they're the visiting team today. Their leading scorer is, in fact, tied for the overall lead, is Kylie Nagy with 9 points. She has 1 from beyond the arc. Both teams only 1 shot from beyond the arc. Right behind her is Kara Bridge with 8 points. 2 points for Claudia Irillo, and that's it for the Chargers. That's their 19 points. One side note there is I have Kara Bridge with 5 rebounds. So that's huge for Kara. For the River Valley Panthers, their leading scorer is Riley Kittner with 9, with the help of that 1 3 ball in the first quarter, and then she scored 6 points in the second for her 9, followed by, and this is huge, Ava Perchetti with 6 points. She should have at least 10 because she averages 20 a game, you would figure, so they've got her where they want her. If they can hold her to another 6, they've done a great job on her. 3 points for Hannah Artley and 2 points for Abby Pinos for their 20 points. Foul-wise for the Chargers, Gia Irillo and Emma Ficcarelli have two fouls, and that's the only 2 with multiple fouls for the Chargers. As for the Panthers, it's Hannah Artley, Riley Kittner, and Abby Pinos with 2 fouls each for the Panthers.
Yeah, there's a good number so far. I think the Chargers are doing a great job again on Perchetti, and they got to make sure that they keep her in check because she can get hot at any time, and you can't let her loose on the perimeter. She's already made 1 tonight, and and that same goes for the Chargers on offense. They're capable of making shots from the outside. So 1 or 2 of those get falling down. Yeah, it's a different game, and they've got opportunities. They've penetrated the gaps very well and got some good kickouts. Just didn't fall, but they were in rhythm, so they're good shots. They got to keep looking for those in the second half here.
Panthers will have the ball as we get ready to start quarter number 3. It'll be Stats with controlling it up top. They get it to Perchetti in the wing. Over to Kittner down the baseline. She gets tied up momentarily by Nagy. Now Ficcarelli's in there. They tie her up. Jump ball, Charger ball.
And good call there. Emma Ficcarelli starting the half.
Yeah.
Here. And I'm not surprised because you need the size, you need the height, and she's capable of shooting from the outside.
Grisafi over to Nagy as they bring it across the timeline. Up top the Bridge to Ficcarelli. To Nagy as they do the weave up top. Here comes Nagy. Hands it off the Bridge at the elbow. Grisafi, top of the key. Elbow. Jump shot. Good for 2.
That shot is so patented for her. She knows what spot she needs to get to. Nice little pump fake. Goes up and under the arm of the defender and knocks it down.
Grisafi, her first points of the game. Pinos at the elbow. Gets it inside to Perchetti. Off the glass. Softly and in.
And that's the adjustment that the Panthers made. They're going to try to get Perchetti the ball on the block because she has the height advantage over Irillo.
Grisafi to Nagy, far side up top. Claudia Irillo in the corner. She'll bring it out a bit and get it to Ficcarelli, top of the key. Hands it off to Grisafi. Down the lane, kicks it out to Claudia. 3 on the way. Off the iron. Ficcarelli with the rebound. The putback is knocked away and brought down by Artley.
Chargers did a good job at penetrating the gaps and finding Irillo. It just didn't go down there. And good job getting back in transition and being able to get back into play.
Yep. Chargers jam up the paint and Panthers throw it away.
Yeah, Pinos takes a contested jump shot and misses it. Got tipped out of bounds. Charger basketball.
Here comes Grisafi, trailing by 1, the Chargers are. 22-21. Just underway here in the third.
They just got to be patient here on offense. Find the shot
Ficcarelli, long 3, and it's good!
There you go, Al.
And the Chargers on top, 24-22.
Well, 1 pass, 1 shot, but Ficcarelli was ready to catch and shoot from 3, and that was deep too.
That was an NBA 3. Foul on If it's on Ficcarelli, it's a third. Nope, Bridge is going to pick it up. That's her second.
And right now the Panthers are getting backdoor cuts,
yeah,
and they're slashing right to the rim, and they're finding them. And if you're the Chargers, you got to do a better job at communicating on the backside and make sure you know where your defender is. You got to be in front of man in the ball, and you got to be pointing, you got to be active, you got to be talking like they were in the first half. Can't fall asleep here on defense.
Riley Kittner misses the first. She's 0 for 3 from the line, and she'll drain that one. 1 for 4. Makes it a 1-point game. Chargers on top. Just under 6 to go here in the third. Grisafi with the dribble. Ficcarelli in the corner, near side. This one's going to get tipped and brought down by Stats.
Nyrillo all over in the
yeah,
backcourt here, doing a great job.
Perchetti now has to bring it up. It's close to 10 seconds.
That was really close, and I'm surprised they didn't call it.
They got it across. They get it inside the Pinos to Perchetti, cutting down the lane. She lays it up and in.
And that's what they're trying to do, trying to go inside and then slash those 45 cuts, and Perchetti cuts right down the lane. Pinos, nice pass, good layup.
Pinos now with 10. Grisafi hands it off to Nagy. Trailing by 1, Chargers are. Grisafi in the corner. She lays up a 3. And it's good for 3, Grisafi.
We knew this would be the difference if the Chargers could knock down some three-pointers.
Knocked away by the Chargers. Here comes Grisafi down the lane. She lays it up, no good. Rebound, brought down. It's brought down by Claudia Arillo, but she was out of bounds.
How bad does Claudia want to go to Hershey World here? She's all over the place defending right now, getting deflections, getting steals. Had an opportunity there. Grisafi misses the layup.
They get it into Pinos. Taken away by the Chargers. Wow.
That's a quick jump ball.
That was a real quick jump ball.
And you're hearing it from the stands here, and everybody's got the same reaction that we did in the booth.
Wow.
Yeah,
it'll be Panther ball from under the bucket.
That was a little quick one.
They get it up top to Pinos. Perchetti in the corner. 27-25 Chargers. Perchetti, pull up jump shot. She's good for 2. Boy, is she fun to watch.
Well, she's tough. What a tough shot. One dribble pull up, defender in her face, good closeout, and she still knocks it down.
Just that quick. Perchetti's at 12 points. Grisafi now. She'll drive, kicks it out to Arillo. Claudia brings it to the elbow. Ficcarelli, top of the key, down the paint. She loses it out of bounds, but it's off of the Panthers. And now the Panther fans are upset.
Yeah, because they thought that deflection went off of Emma Ficcarelli's knee there and kicked out of bounds, but refs didn't think so.
Grisafi from the inbound pass off the iron, and it goes in! Grisafi with another 3.
The Panthers were so worried about the call, they weren't set up in their defense.
Right.
The ref handed the ball to Nagy, and she just gives it right to Mia Grisafi, and she knocks down a 3.
Stats with the ball. Grisafi on her, over to Bittner. Far side. 3:45 to go in the third. Perchetti, near side wing, launches a 3. Off the iron, top of the bucket. Charger ball, it's out of bounds. Chargers with a 3-point lead and a media timeout.
Got to win the first 4, and here you go.
Grisafi comes out blazing. She's got 8 points in this corner. As Perchetti comes out blazing for the Panthers, she's got 6.
Yeah, and now Gia comes in to guard Perchetti to spell Claudia some minutes because she's all over the place right now. She's working. She's got to get a little bit of a rest here, get her legs back. But whenever Mia gets in here, or Gia, sorry, she has to be just as aggressive as her sister was and be all over and create havoc on Perchetti and make it tough on her, because you could tell if she gets in a rhythm and she gets hot, she's going to make some, and you don't want that to happen if you're a Charger fan.
A shout out to Sister Francine, Chargers #1 fan. I see her down below us here. Top of the stands watching this one.
Shout out to the boys over here.
To the boys.
They're over here in the student section.
And shout out to all the sisters back at the
Shout out to the guys down in Florida, because we know they're tuned in right now.
Yeah, they really wanted to watch it on our network, but if they're watching on somebody else's.
Yeah.
Hopefully Matt was able to sync.
I'm hoping they're watching it, because if not, they're sweating it out, just like we are up here. We're watching it live.
Matt was trying to figure out how to sync up us with the video. So, well, anyway, here comes Grisafi up the court. And a blocking foul. Mia Grisafi gets a foul on Kittner rather. That's her third.
One thing I got to say, the refs have been pretty good all night on both sides being balanced and even here.
Coach Eckerly's calling a timeout here. Another 30-second.
Yeah, and he knows this is a crucial play right here. You got 3.5 minutes left in this third quarter. You're up 3. You got the basketball. Now the Panthers are going to try to come on, double you a little bit, and create some havoc so they can get some transition buckets. If you're Chargers, you just got to be patient. He'll draw something up here. Make sure you're dialed in on the offensive end.
3:30 exactly left to go in this third quarter. 30-27 Chargers with the lead here. This has been a close one, back and forth all game, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Makes it fun. It makes it fun for the players.
Yeah,
makes it fun for us.
Yeah, that's what you want. But if the Chargers can go on a little bit of a run here and create some separation and breathing room, that would be great.
Nagy will trigger in from the far side. Has Grisafi in the backcourt.
So the Panthers going into a extended 1-3-1 zone here. A little bit of 2-2-1, 1-3-1.
Grisafi to Bridge in the paint, has it knocked away. Picked up by Arillo. Gia in the corner. Finds Nagy. Bridge at the elbow. Back out to Nagy. Launches a 3. Off the iron, no good. But Bridge with another rebound. And she'll pull out of there. Finds Nagy up top.
Bridge is doing terrific on the glass right now.
Grisafi with a 3 on the way off the iron. This one's going to be tracked down by Nagy. Taken away by Perschetti, but Grisafi gets in there and ties it up. And it'll be Charger ball.
And the Chargers relentless on the glass right now. 2 offensive rebounds on this trip. They're going to get another opportunity here.
2:51 left here in the third. Grisafi has it up top. She gets double teamed, finds Nagy, says, I got it. She'll slow it down a bit.
Yeah,
and that's taken away by Perschetti. Works against Nagy, up and in.
And that's what can happen. Again, a turnover to Perschetti, and she makes a left-handed layup in transition. They're just extending this 2-1-2 and 2-3 zone. So if you're the Chargers, you just got to run your zone offense. Move the basketball side to side here, get it shifted, find shooters.
Nagy to Ficcarelli. Lost it, but it goes right to Grisafi. Nagy from the corner. 3 from the corner! Kylie Nagy! She's got 12.
Big-time players make big-time shots and big-time spots. There goes Nagy. Hands ready to catch and shoot.
Pinos at top of the key, trying to get it to Perschetti. Does. Hands it off. Stats for the 3, no good. Rebound by Nagy. Nagy up ahead to Grisafi. Grisafi kicks it out. Claudia Arillo has it blocked. Here comes Bittner. Bittner makes a move in the paint. She draws the foul. I think Nagy's going to pick this one up. It'll be her second. Let's wait and see.
And that's one thing the Chargers got to be smart there.
Nope. It's Grisafi with the foul.
You just knocked down a 3 in the corner, Nagy did, and then you get a rebound off a missed 3 and the shot that you wanted from the corner, and they get a rebound. They go out in transition, but you don't want to take a quick one. Gia gets blocked in the corner, and then they go out in transition and draw a foul here.
Bittner misses her first. The Arillo sisters switch places. Claudia in the lineup now, and Bittner misses both of them.
And luckily, she missed both free throws, so it doesn't hurt you.
Grisafi to Nagy. She has a block by Perschetti. Perschetti, headman pass here to Kittner. Kittner off the glass, no good. And a foul on Artley.
And so right now,
Ficcarelli picks up her third.
If you're Coach Eckerly, and I know he's going to tell him next time he gets a chance here. Slow it down. They don't need to get out in transition right now. They're beating him in a half-court setting on the offensive end and the defensive end. You don't want to get in a track meet here.
Stats gets it up top. Kittner with it. The Stats in the corner. 1:10 to go here in the third. To Preschetti on the wing, near side. She launches a three. It's good for three.
That's just like that. It's a one-point game.
Yep.
Where the Chargers had multiple opportunities there to push this lead out.
Under a minute to go, 33-32. Chargers with the lead. Arillo, far side with the ball. Cross court to Nagy. Nagy. Alyssa Mitten from the corner. Off the iron, no good. Grisafi had it for a moment. Pinos had it, turns it away to Alyssa Mitten. Nagy with 35 to go. Mitten to Nagy to Grisafi.
Another offensive rebound by the Chargers. I'd take one shot here. 25 seconds left.
Grisafi works against Kittner. Nagy says, I'm going to take a three. Can't go, but the Chargers had it for a moment. It out of bounds off the Chargers. And with 16 seconds to go, the Panthers will have the ball. McKinley Walsh comes in, Alyssa Mitten out.
Great substitution here by Coach Eckerly. Get Walsh back in here. Great defender.
Here we go. Stats will bring it up. Across the timeline. They throw it away momentarily, but there to get it is Artley. Knocked away by the Chargers. 4 seconds to go. Arillo needs to get it up and doesn't. And that's how the third quarter is going to end with the score. The Chargers 33 and the Panthers 32.
Wow, what a third quarter that was. Back and forth. Chargers leaving everything out there right now. They're doing an awesome job in the half court on defense. They're doing a great job being relentless on the glass, getting the opportunities down on the offensive end. They're getting shots. They've knocked a couple down from the outside. And just what you wanted, Al. 1 point game in the fourth quarter with 8 minutes left to determine who's going to go to Hershey.
Wow, this is amazing. This is fun. This is fun stuff. And while you're listening to this one, remember the date. OLSH's annual auction will be held at Saturday, April 29th at the Doubletree Pittsburgh Airport Hotel in Moon Township. For more information, visit olsh.org/auction. Also, OLSH's Spring Open House is this Thursday, March 23rd from 5 to 7 p.m. Come and explore all that OLSH has to offer and see what makes OLSH the best independent Catholic high school in our region. Matt, this is for you. Let's play a fourth.
Win these first 4 minutes. Got to win these first 4 minutes if you're the Chargers.
Panthers have the ball as we start the fourth. It's Pinos up top trying to get it to Preschetti. She finally does. Works it over Grisafi. Preschetti trying to get to the rim, but Grisafi turns her away. She draws the foul and the bucket. If that's on Grisafi, it is. That's her fourth.
And the one thing that was tough there, so they make the adjustment.
Or no, third.
They make the adjustment to bring Grisafi on Preschetti, but Grisafi's got to force her back to the middle. She's lefty. She wants to go to the left side of the rim, right? And so what happens is she beats her left, and she makes a layup and gets the old-fashioned and one there.
That's a good point, Christian.
Yeah, you got to force her. You got to let her use the screen. Grisafi was trying to not let her use it. You want to let her use it. She won't make her go right.
Nagy, as they get it across the timeline, back to Grisafi with 3 fouls now. Ficcarelli back in the lineup with 3 fouls. Nagy goes into the paint, Euro step. Can't get it to go. Brought down by Stats.
That was a great job there by Nagy off the ball swing to attack the closeout in that zone, penetrate, float her up, but just didn't go in.
35-33 Panthers. Pinos, free throw line. Throws it out to open space. Preschetti picks it up. Top of the key. Off the iron, no good. Nagy with the rebound.
And there you go, better job. Make sure she uses the ball screen. She has to shoot a tough step back off the right side and doesn't go in.
Grisafi fakes the three. Gets it back to Nagy up top. Back to Grisafi near side up top. Nagy has it. Around the way it goes to Claudia Arillo back to Nagy. Grisafi near side. She says, I'll take the three. And nothing but net. Mia Grisafi.
Man, that shot looks so pretty right now. Her form is perfect. She's following through, and nothing but net from three is Grisafi.
Stats almost lost it across the timeline. Gathers it in, gets it to Pinos, top of the key. Spin move to Perchetti. Perchetti works against Claudia Arillo now. 6:15 left in this one.
Got to keep forcing her right.
Back to Stats. Pinos at the elbow in the paint. Makes the move. Hard off the glass. Ficarelli with the rebound.
Great defense by Kara Bridge.
Out of bounds. Off of Grisafi, they say.
And she tries to throw the ball to Grisafi, and it got tipped twice, but it left Grisafi's hand last and goes out of bounds, and Panthers ball now.
6:05 left. 36-35 Chargers. Stats with a 2-ball. Mid-range from the baseline. It's good.
And again, that's going to happen with the way they're playing that zone. The boxing one on Perchetti. They leave Stats open, and she knocks down a mid-range.
Ficarelli far side. They get it to Bridge at the elbow. Kicks it out to Claudia Arillo. Makes a move, kicks it to Nagy in the paint. Mia Grisafi rattles the three in and out. It goes out of bounds. Off of the Panthers, Charger ball.
Good job there to knock it off the defender's leg. And the Chargers keep the basketball. Grisafi again getting another great look from the outside off the penetration and kick. Just didn't fall down.
Timeout. River Valley will take a full with the score. River Valley 37, Chargers 36. Let's look at how these teams got here, Christian. First for River Valley, they opened up against York Catholic, beat them 60-52, and then beat Laurel in a squeaker 56-54 in the second round. In the quarterfinals, they demolished Shady Side by a score of 54-21 to get here to the Final Four. As for your Chargers, they opened up the PIAA tournament against Wilmington. They won that game 60-42. Then they upset the Avonworth Antelopes in a great game, 39-23, to get to the quarterfinals. And last game against Westmont Hilltop, they won the game 47-32 in what was like, that was their game the whole way through. So, and here we are in the Final Four.
And you're in a battle here.
Oh, and that's what I expected.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been a defensive battle. It's been a low-scoring game. It's playing into the Chargers' favor right now.
Grisafi with the ball. Yeah, no doubt.
Panthers come back out man-to-man, and
Chargers like that, actually.
Well, not if they
that was a bad pass there, taken away by Panthers. Perchetti.
Great defense by Nagy.
Nagy, great defense. Tried to get out of the way of the ball, couldn't. It goes out of bounds. It just barely touched her. It'll be Panther ball with 5:17 left and the lead. Good inbound pass there and a foul in the paint. Well, Pinos will be at the line.
Way too easy there. I just threw it over the top to Pinos in the middle of the paint.
Grisafi just picked up her fourth.
And she gets fouled, and she's going to go to the line.
Pinos has 2 points. She's 2 for 4 from the line. She misses the first. .5:16 on the clock. 1 point game. 37-36 Panthers. Pinos, she goes 1 for 2 again and makes it a 2 point game. 38-36.
The Chargers need to space the floor here. Go back to what was working, the ball screen. And roll hard.
Grisafi with her 4 fouls to Nagy. Nagy kicks it out to Grisafi. Open three. Can't get it to go. Rebound goes to the Panthers. Pinos gets it. Hands it off to Perchetti. Headman pass. That was on. She was on the line trying to get it to Stats. Turnover, Charger ball.
And again, the Chargers get the penetration off the middle ball screen, and they get Grisafi open again for three, but well contested that time. The Panthers know they got to close out. She's already hit three in this game from the outside. But they got to look to get inside here. They got to stop settling for threes.
No, I agree. Grisafi works against Stats. Excuse me, that's Bittner.
Set the ball screen. Oh, that's a
5-second violation on the Chargers. Turnover. Panther ball with 4:35 left.
That's a tough one there.
Yep.
Grisafi not going towards the rim. They call a defensive 5-second call on the close defense.
Perchetti gets it into Stats. To Kittner. Almost taken away by Nagy. You get the Pinos top of the key. Stats launches a three. Good for three.
And that's the only thing that can happen. You overplay, you go for a steal. Nagy does, and she doesn't come up with it. And the Panthers get a wide open three, and they knock it down.
Coach Eckerly calls a full timeout with 4:13 left, trailing 41-36 to the River Valley Panthers.
And the defense has been great all night, and that one just don't come up with the steal to get out in transition, and the Panthers knock a wide open three down. And no time to panic though. You're talking in this timeout here. You still got the media coming up. You still got a little bit of time here. You got your two timeouts left plus the media. So you got to make sure you get a good possession here on offense. Make sure you get to the basket. Try to draw a foul here. The foul's 5-1 right now, so it's not like you're going to be shooting, on a foul up top. So you got to attack the rim, get a shooting foul if you can. If not, you make the basket. See if you can set up in your press and your defense to try to create a little bit of havoc.
Yeah, I mean, you talk, again, I keep talking hockey. You see the fouls the way they are, 5 for the Chargers, only 1 for the Panthers. You think at some point the officials are going to say, okay, we got to even this out a little bit.
Yeah.
So you would think there'll be a couple calls coming the Chargers' way.
Yeah.
So.
And like I said, the one thing is there's a lot of ball game left here.
Oh, yeah.
Over 4 minutes.
Yeah.
That was a good timeout by Coach Eckerly because he knows the media is coming after that, so you get basically 2 timeouts in a matter of a possession. So this is really good here, but the Chargers need to execute here. The offense has been stagnant since the Panthers went man-to-man.
It's Grisafi with the ball on the logo, midcourt. Works against Kittner. I see you saying Bittner. It's Kittner. Nagy, top of the key, lost it for a moment. Bridge has it now. She'll go into the paint down the lane, try to lay it up and in, too hard. Rebound brought down. And Artley will come down with it. And here comes Perchetti across to Kittner with a 5-point lead.
Yeah,
Perchetti now. Pinos, top of the key, taken away by the Chargers. Jump ball, Charger ball. And it's a media timeout. And just what you said there, Christian.
Yeah, and unfortunately, they got what they wanted. They got Kara Bridge to the rim. She could beat her man off the dribble, and she gets to the rim, but she doesn't finish the layup. And then the Chargers are trying to create a little bit of a trap in the backcourt to try to turn over the Panthers. They couldn't get it, but then they finally got it after it took some time. Now they get the ball back here, an immediate timeout.
Hey, don't forget, we got baseball action coming to you here on the OLSH Sports Network. At Fargo, we'll bring you baseball from Florida. In Bradenton, Florida, the baseball team taking on IMG, powerful IMG, tomorrow. I wrote it down somewhere. I think tomorrow is at 6 o'clock. And then on Wednesday, it'll be against Palmetto High School at Lecom Park. I think that one's at 4, or they might be switched. So check the website, check the OLSH website to make sure. But baseball action this week, tomorrow and Wednesday.
All right, so you need a bucket here on this possession if you're the Chargers. Looks like the Panthers are going to extend this defense again. You got to get something going towards the basket. If you can get a 3 off a kickout, then you take it.
Nagy trying to go down the lane. She gets the ball. That's a foul. You can't dive all over her like that. No call there. Here comes Stats down the lane. She walked. Perchetti with the ball. Unbelievable.
Yeah, 2 tough plays there. Nagy doesn't get the call, and then it looked like a travel, another one there, and
yeah,
not calling it.
Kittner dove on top of her.
And they're going to go into a delay game
here,
the Panthers are. And
with a 5-point lead.
You got to anticipate here, but you can't overplay.
Under 3 to go.
But the 5-point lead seems like a big lead because this hasn't been more than a 1-2-point game.
Right. Stats to Pinos. Perchetti. She traveled again. No call. Up and no good. Rebound brought down by Grisafi.
Now you got to attack the rim here. Get the ball moving.
2.5 to go. 5-point game. Here goes Grisafi down the lane. Kicks it out. Claudia Arillo thought about the 3. Pull up 2. Rebound by Mitten. Kicks it out to Nagy. Grisafi. Long 3. Off the iron. We got a foul. Oh, what they call there?
They called a double dribble on Nagy. She got the ball, but she was trying to step back to take a 3 off the offensive rebound by Minton in the kick out, but when she stepped back, she knew she kind of kept it on her hip and then put it back down on the deck, and they called double dribble. And now the Chargers got to go into some pressure here, and they have to be able to turn the Panthers over somehow and get a run out. And their trap has been working.
2:15 to go. Perchetti works against Claudia Arillo. Kicks it over to Kittner. Takes the screen to come to the near side. Pinos now. There's nobody from the free throw line in. Everybody's up top. Artley to Perchetti. They're making the Chargers come out to them. There's the foul. That's the 6th on the Chargers. I think Claudia is going to pick this up. It is. That's Claudia's first. Team's 6th.
Yeah, right now everybody can foul on the court except for Grisafi. She's got 4, so she's got to watch. Now you look to go some defensive, offensive trips here. Maybe take Grisafi out on defense.
Coach Eckerly takes a timeout. That leaves him with 1 left with 1:55 left in this game. Chargers trail by 5, 41-36. The Panthers have the ball. The arrow points for the Panthers. And the Panthers have 3 timeouts. What else you want to know?
Well, you got to get a stop here. You got to do a number here on defense, and you got to make sure that you're trapping, because the Panthers are just trying to delay this game, and they're just trying to play keep away right now. And we know what happens when that happens and you stop being aggressive. You end up turning the basketball over, and then the Chargers can get a run out, and they're great in transition.
Yep.
So here's what you need. There's a lot of time left in this ball game. You got 1 timeout left.
You got immediate. No more
medias.
You
don't got no more medias, unfortunately. So this timeout was a little tough. You would like to keep another one in your pocket, but they had to get a steal somehow. So Coach Eckerly had to tell them, hey, look, we got to be super aggressive right now. We got to go for the basketball. Next foul puts them in a bonus, but the Panthers haven't shot the ball well from the free throw line all night. So it's not a bad idea to foul, but you got to foul the right ones. You can't foul Perchetti. She's the one person that you can't foul. If you can get a steal here quick, there's still 2 minutes left in this ball game. It's a lot of time, and it's only 2 possessions. It's a bucket and a 3. Almost a turnover there.
Perchetti back out to Pinos up top. Perchetti gets it back. She gets double teamed. They find Stats. Back to Pinos, and they're just going to try keep away now. Kittner had a wide open shot. She decided not to take it, and that's the strategy right now. Perchetti throws it over to Pinos. Nagy, that's the person you want to foul. Nagy picks up the foul. That'll be her 2nd. It'll be 1-1 for Pinos.
The Chargers were trying not to foul there for the first 30 seconds. Unfortunately had to. And it's not a bad foul. Pinos has missed a couple tonight.
Yeah, she's 3 for 6.
1-and-1 opportunity here.
And she's been missing the first one. Rebound by Bridge. Here comes Walsh, hands it out to Grisafi. 3. Air ball. Saved by Bridge. Picked up by Pinos, though. Perchetti. And she gets fouled, and that's not the one you want to foul, but you didn't have much of a choice there.
No, unfortunately, that was a tough one there. Gersafi misses the step-back three, which was really tough shot. She's been hot all night from three-point, but that one was a tough step back with a defender in her face, and she doesn't make the basket. They save the ball, but just couldn't find it, and then turn the basketball over. Now they foul Perchetti.
Claudia checks in for Walsh. Perchetti at the line. She's right at her average, 20.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about. She couldn't get 20. She's had a better second half. She's got loose a couple times. And now, it's still a two-possession game, so it's okay. We hope that she misses this one. If you can get to the rim.
Yep.
Get to the rim.
1:13 left. 7-point game. Nagy. Cross to Irolo. Bridge in the corner. Back to Irolo. Irolo down the paint. She lays it up. She draws the foul. And that's what they should have been doing the whole time.
Yeah, and that was the thing. You know, they made some three-pointers in the second half. But what happened is the Chargers started settling too much, and they took way too many. And that didn't, unfortunately, go in this late in the third quarter and in this fourth quarter.
That's the third on Pinos. Claudia, good on the first.
So you got to get a defensive stop or a turnover here. If you can't get a turnover quick in the first 5 seconds, you're probably going to have to foul, send this game.
Claudia gets both of them. Gets it back to a 5-point game, 43-38. Comes Kittner across the line. Foul by Nagy. That's her third. 1-1. 54 seconds left in this one. Is it 54 seconds left for the Chargers season, or is it 54 seconds left to River Valley season? We'll find out.
Again, still a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
1-1 here. She misses the front end here. You push the tempo, get out, get to the rim again. Fouls are 9-2. They're going to give you a foul at the rim.
Pittner's 1 for 5, 1 for 6.
Got to attack the basket here.
Gia to Bridge, can't get it to go. She gets the rebound though. And another jump ball, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm sorry.
That's such a
jump
tough
ball.
call.
Panthers end up with it. Kittner with the ball. Timeout called by Richard Brown. Full timeout. Wow, I'm sorry. I mean, they're all over Kara Bridge. I mean, they're just beating the heck out of her, and they called a jump ball.
Yeah, they found Kara down there on the block, and she got a clean look. I thought it should have been a foul on the initial shot, and they didn't call a foul, and then she came down with the rebound, and then they call a jump ball. And, you know, she had two defenders hanging on her back. Tough call. And not to mention the fouls are 9-2. But nonetheless, you got to keep playing the game, and it's tough, and it's hard right now. Keep your composure, but still got some time if you can steal an inbounds here and get right to the rim. I mean, if you can make it a one-possession game, you still have a chance here. You still have a chance. So you either got to steal the basketball here and get out in transition, spot up for three if you can make one. If not, you got to go to the rim.
Settle for the two.
Yep,
I mean,
keep going to the rim.
2 points makes it a one-possession game here.
Yep, and if you get it in one here, then you make a free throw. Old-fashioned three-point.
43-38. 5-point game. So, like I said, 2 points makes it a one-possession game. So anything can happen with 34 seconds.
See if you can get a push-off from Perchetti here before the ball goes inbounds, because she's been pushing off all. Yeah,
she just did it again. Yeah, no call. Perchetti has the ball in the backcourt, works against Walsh. Kittner to Stats up top. Kylie picks up her fourth. with 23 seconds left.
And unfortunately, that was a lot of time to go off the clock because they got the ball to Breschetti. They should have double teamed her. She did push off. Refs don't call it. She gets the ball. She held it for about 10 seconds, and then finally the Chargers foul.
Stats at the line, rolls it in and out.
And here comes Emma. She's going to have to spot up and try to knock down a three here.
Yeah.
You got to get this miss here, get the rebound, and got to push. If you can get to the rim quick. If not, kick out for a three.
She misses them both. Bridge with the rebound. Three on the way, off the iron. Taken away by Breschetti. Nine seconds left, and now River Valley's feeling it. She gets fouled. Claudia picks up her second. Panthers with a 5-point lead, but Deadeye Breschetti at the line. Drains it. And if you're a Charger fan, you pretty much got to be thinking season's coming to an end here. 6-point lead with 9 seconds left. Could be a 3-possession game here with this shot. And not. Still a 2-possession game, but you got to put it up quick. Air ball, or off the glass high. That's it. River Valley is going to Hershey. The Chargers season comes to an end. Final score is 44-38. But you got to cheer on the Chargers. Can't let your head down. What a season they've had.
They've had an unbelievable season. I know this is tough. This is going to be a tough one for everybody if you're a Chargers fan to swallow here. But you also got to know that they did something for the first time in school history.
Right.
Getting to the semifinals here at the state playoffs, and they've had a tremendous season and nothing to hang their heads about. And they played a great game tonight. Just unfortunately, the Panthers had a couple more plays that went their way and a couple more shots that fell. And unfortunately, the Chargers didn't make the shots that they needed to when it mattered. And a little bit of the adjustments by the Panthers hurt a little bit on the defensive end that kept the Chargers off the board, but can't hang your heads here. This has been a tremendous season and tremendous effort tonight.
All right, Chargers come up a little bit short. What a tremendous effort, like you said, though, Christian. You can't look back and feel bad about the season. What a season they've had. Coach Eckerly, what a run.
Unbelievable season. You took down the Whitfield champions to get to this point. You had a great run at it. Everybody's battled. You're playing your best basketball at the end of the season. And like I said, tonight, you were right in the game. You had them where you wanted them. You played the game that you wanted with your pace and your style and kept it, under 50 points and had a chance to win the ball game. And again, just a couple shots didn't go their way. Too many turnovers at points in time that led to buckets, and that was the difference tonight.
Well, I want to be the first to say congratulations to the Chargers on a great season. We love you girls. You made it fun for us. And for the underclassmen, I really look forward to next year. It's going to be fun. I know there was a bunch of seniors on this. All the starters were seniors, plus a couple extras, Emma Ficarelli and a few. But we look forward to the team next year. Claudia Arillo is going to be one of the leaders. And there's a lot of good young ball players that are coming up on the JV team. There's just no room on the varsity team for them. So it's going to be fun. So look forward to that. But thanks for the great season. You can't don't feel bad. You got to be proud of what you've done. You were 6 points short of going to Hershey for a state championship. Yeah. So, I mean, you got to look at it that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're a couple possessions away. Seriously, it was a tremendous season. Congratulations to them, and don't hang your head. We're super proud of you. It's been fun calling your games, and this has been a great ride.
And on the other side, you got to congratulate River Valley. I mean, they played a great game. They had a great season, and their season continues. They have one more game to play, and we wish them all the luck over in Hershey. Never like the east side to win. We want the west to win.
Yeah, absolutely. But credit to them tonight, too. They played a tremendous game as well, and they've had a great season, and they have great players, and they're well coached.
Yeah, Coach Braun has done a great job with them.
Yeah, they did enough tonight to, overtake the Chargers and get a trip to Hershey. So congratulations to them, too.
Real quick, we'll go over the numbers. First for the Chargers, their leading scorer was Kylie Nagy. She had 12 points, followed by Mia Grasafi with 11. 8 points for Kara Bridge. 4 points for Claudia Irillo, and 3 for Emma Ficcarelli for the Chargers, 38 points. For the River Valley Panthers, leading all scorers, we talked about her all game, Ava Perschetti with 23 points, followed by Riley Kittner with 10. 5 points for Emily Statz, and 3 points each for Hannah Artley and Abby Pinos for their 44 points. And once again, congratulations to River Valley on winning the Western Finals. Then they go to Hershey to take on the winner of Dunmore and Lancaster Catholic that are playing as we speak. On behalf of everybody here, I want to thank Kiski area for their hospitality, giving us a great spot up here in the booth. And want to thank everybody at OLSH from Coach Mack on down. Matt down in Florida for all his help during the season. And I know your heart was with us here tonight. Sorry we couldn't bring back a win and let you go to Hershey with us, but maybe next time. So I want to thank Christian Harbaugh for all your hard work all season here in the basketball season. Basketball's over. We can concentrate on baseball now, bro.
Yeah, now it's all baseball and softball. Let's go.
So I'm OLSH saying thanks for listening, everybody, here on the OLSH Sports Network. What you just listened to was a presentation of OLSH Sports Network. We'll be back on the air. Well, Matt's got 2 games for you this week, Tuesday, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Baseball from down in Florida, sunny Florida. So we'll be able to bring you the live stream on that, so you'll be able to watch that as well. And then baseball back up here and softball schedule. Watch the schedule, and we'll post it out on the website. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm OLSH saying good night, everybody. The Chargers season comes to an end in a loss to River Valley, 44-38. We'll see you next time right here on the OLSH Sports Network. Good night, everybody.